Morning everybody, I hope you're okay today. It's our Phase 5 phonics lesson today and I'm going to write the date down what it is today. It is, I've just realised I'm going to be writing down the date it is today and I'm recording that. So I'm recording this on Thursday, but this video is going to be going to you on a Tuesday. Okay, so let me write the word Tuesday. I'm just going to write the word Tuesday. You can write the word Tuesday on your piece of paper, okay? So we need to have pen or pencil, whiteboard or a piece of paper. Good looking, good listening. Okay, let's get our screen ready. Are you ready? The digraphs we have learnt so far. A, E, oi, ow, I, o, oo, o, f, oo, o, a, e, I, o, oo. Okay. We're not going to look at these tricky words today. You could pause it if you would like to have a go at these tricky words. We're going to have a look at our next group of tricky words, okay? I need to move this down as well. Okay, so I'm going to point to it and I'm going to do it I say and then you say it afterwards, okay? I say said, you say. I say have, you say. I say like, you say. I say so, you say. I say do, you say. I say come, you say. I say little, you say. I say some, you say. I say one, you say. I say there, you say. I say were, you say. I say what, you say. I say out, you say. I say when, you say. Okay, well done. What we're going to do first is we are going to focus on some of our tricky words. We're going to focus on this top line here. Can you see these words? There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tricky words. So I would like you to write them down. Let's say them all again though first. We'll just say these ones on this line first, okay? I say said, you say. I say have, you say. I say like, you say. I say so, you say. I say do, you say. I say come, you say. Okay, let's write them down now. Let's write the word said. You could always, if you want to, move away from your computer now. But so you can hear me, but you can't see the screen, and see if you can challenge yourself to see if you know how they're written anyway. Said. Said. Mrs. Cockram has written said on there. The next word, have. Have. Can hear the h, can't we? H, have. Have. Next word is like. 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 Can hear the initial sound, can't we? In tricky words, sometimes you can hear the first sound that they make. So we can hear that can't we? Next word is so. So. You say it as well when you write it. That might help you. So. The next word is do. do. And the next word is come. Come. I can hear the k, can't I, at the start of that word? Okay. Mrs. Cockram has written them down too. And I've got the word Tuesday because I know it's Tuesday's lesson. But if you're doing this on a different day, just write the day it is, okay? So you know what day you've done this work. Okay, let's have a look now, and we're going to revisit one of our digraphs today. So remember that a digraph is two letters together and they make one sound, okay? So I'm going to scan through these here. And we need to remember that the phoneme is the sound it makes and the grapheme is what it looks like written down, don't we? And I'm going to go through these again. A, A, A. They're all the same phoneme because they all make the same sound, but they all look different written down, and that is the grapheme. They are represented by a different grapheme, aren't they? Okay. We're not going to do this one. 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 I might quickly go through them all actually. The one that we're going to do today is going to be one of our split digraphs, and it is going to be this split digraph. Can you write this split digraph on your piece of paper, please? So you might have all your tricky words written down. I'm going to have to rub mine out because I don't have any space now. So I would like you to write the OO digraph, split digraph on your piece of paper, please. So I'm going to write it in the top corner of my board like that. OO. Okay. Can you say it? OO. OO. Okay. Now, the next thing we are going to do is we're going to listen to Mrs. Cockram and we're going to write down some words with the OO split digraph. So listen to this one. R-oo-d. Rude. What sounds can you hear there? R-oo-d. Rude. I'm going to write it down too. When you have done that, you could put your sound buttons on as well. R-oo-d. R-oo-d. Okay. It's a split digraph, isn't it? So can you see Mrs. Cockram's there? Put her sound buttons on. R. Oh, it's over here. R-oo-d. Then we need to go back to the middle. R-oo-d. Rude. Let's do it together again. R-oo-d. And it's a bit tricky because I can see it's going a bit slower here on my hands. But you have a go. Let's have a think of another word. Okay. Oh, I've got a good one here. It's an adjective as well. It's describing something. Huge. Huge. What's the first sound you can hear? Huge. Huge. You say it and you write it, okay? Huge. It's a bit tricky, that one, to hear the first sound, I think. So have a go. Huge. This is actually tricky, this one, because I'm going to talk to you about it in a minute. When you've written it down, have a go. Mrs. Cockram written it there. Huge. Can you see this letter here though? Look, it's a letter G, isn't it? But it also makes the J sound sometimes, okay? So we've spoken about that a little bit. It's like an alternative sound that a letter makes. So that's what's happening here in this. So you've not only got a split digraph, you have also got an alternative sound for your G. It's making the J sound, isn't it? H, H, huge, huge. Can you see that? Huge. Can you write that one down? huge. Okay. Rule, rule, rule. We had to follow the rule. Well, I might say follow the rules, but I want you to use the word rule. There is a rule that we don't run in school. It is a rule that we don't run in school. Let's write the word rule, not the sentence, just the word rule. Okay. R, oo, ul, rule. R, oo, ul. So, can you remember that split diagraph? I hope you keep watching that split diagraph that you've got. R, oo, ul. Rule. Well done. Okay. Now I think what we're going to do now is we're going to write a sentence with one of these words in. Okay, and I might choose one of my tricky words. Okay, I'm going to go back to my tricky words to see them. I'm going to go right the way back. It's going to go all the way to the beginning. Okay. Oh, I've missed it. Aha, these are the tricky words we were doing. So I'm going to pick one of these tricky words here. So I'm going to have a think now, and I'm going to come up with a super sentence. Okay, I've got one. It's actually got two tricky words. It's got a tricky word that we did the other day. The first word in our sentence is she. She. Can you write that first word in that sentence? Remember, it needs a capital letter. She said the, oh, another tricky word, the cat was huge. We've got the word was in there as well. That's a tricky word. She said, I count how many words we've got in our sentence. She said the cat was huge. 6 words in our sentence. She said the cat was huge. 6 words. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 finger spaces in between those words. Full stop at the end. She said the cat was huge. I'm going to write it down as well at the same time as you. She said the cat was huge. I'm going to put my sound buttons on. She said the cat. Do you know what? We've got 4 tricky words in that sentence. I've just counted them now. Let's have a look. She said the cat was huge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, pause it if you haven't finished it, and then unpause it when you've finished. Okay. I'm going to show you mine. Oh, I don't know if you can see it. She said the cat was huge. Can you see I've put my sound buttons on there? She said the cat was huge. Mrs. Cockham's missed something on that sentence though. So I've got my capital letter, got my finger spaces between all of my words. Oh, sorry. Oh, I put my sound buttons on, but I haven't put my sound buttons on my tricky words because we don't need to put sound buttons on tricky words, do we? But I've put sound buttons on cat. The word huge. I haven't put a full stop at the end of my sentence, haven't I? Silly Mrs. Cochran. There. I've done that now. So my sentence now, I've read it back and it makes sense. Okay. The U split diagraph we have done today, and the word huge has our split diagraph in it. You could have a go now at coming up with some more sentences with maybe some of your tricky words in, and some more of the U split diagraph words. That's an extra challenge that you can do now. Have a lovely day, Year 2, and tomorrow it is our phase 5 lesson. Okay, so not phase 5, phase 6, silly me. Okay, have a lovely day everybody, and I shall see you all later. Bye.